Good afternoon, Teacher May.
Good afternoon.
How are you today?
I'm feeling well.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Dave Abio Marafao. I'm 24 years old and I'm turning 25 this October. I am currently here in Thailand to look for a preschool job because I want to apply what I've learned back in Thailand and improve my career as well. I studied preschool education at Xavier University and I graduated last 2015, and after that I went to find a job and apply what I've learned from the university.
Good. Okay, share with me about your working experience back in Thailand.
In Thailand, I was teaching classes of a group of students from 4 to 6 years old, and back in Thailand, students most I mean within that age range, students or children rather cannot speak English. So in Thailand, I have to find a way to teach them their language in the easiest way.
How?
What I did is to try to get to know them first, try to tap into their weaknesses and their strengths, so I can make sure that I can teach them in their own pace without making them afraid to learn English. Because in Thailand, if you go there, people are afraid to talk in English because they don't want to make a mistake.
Okay.
But as a teacher, I have to create a friendly classroom or environment to
Good.
make them learn, and to make sure that they comprehend everything that I say uh, without considering the language barrier.
Okay, good. What were your lesson plans back in Thailand?
In Thailand, I have to do, if you know about individualized lesson planning, it's different because you have to do it per child, right? But for me, I have 25 students in this class. I try to get to know these students, and I try to make, uh, you know, point, and I try to pinpoint the strengths and weaknesses like I've mentioned, and create a lesson plan that is into their interests, because if they're not interested into the lesson that I'm making, the lesson that I'm making, they will not learn anything from me.
Good. So for past 2.5 years, what were the challenges you have come across? What were the obstacles to work in Thailand?
It's the language barrier. It's because in that school, it's a trilingual school. They teach Chinese, English, and Thai.
Okay.
But as a teacher, you're not allowed to speak in their local language.
Good.
When I went to that school, I'm not allowed to speak Thai, even though I can. Let's say 20%, 30% I can speak, but I'm not allowed.
Good.
So I have to find a way because it's not easy to find a way, but if you just tap into their interests, it's easy.
Good.
It's an obstacle. You can always overcome it.
How good are your interpersonal skills with the parents?
When it comes to parents, so far, honestly, I never had a problem because if they have a concern about their children, I face them. I try to help them. And the good thing about the parents that I've known in Thailand, they are into helping their children to learn English, because it's actually a trend in Thailand right now that they are very particular for their children to learn English, because it's very important right now for them. For example, for business and for their future educational advancement. So right now, for example, parents they wanted to know how I can help them to improve their
Okay.
their children's ability to learn the language easily. I tell them honestly what they have to do, and I even have parent and teachers conference with them. Even if the school doesn't have it before, I talk to our director that I need to have this kind of parent teacher conference, and just even like twice in one term.
Okay. How do you enhance teamwork to work with your colleague?
For me to enhance teamwork in colleagues, meetings are important, and team building. I think it's really important because rather than pinpointing someone of what he did wrong or what she did wrong, it's better to just make people realize what they have to do to make things successful or events successful.
Very good. Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
5 years from now, I would say I can still see myself here in Singapore. But at that time, I think I already have attained another level of education.
Good.
I would say so.
What are your strengths?
My strengths, I would say my interpersonal skills,
Mhm.
my time management skills,
I can
and
see that.
also my understanding rather, and patience.
What are your weaknesses?
My weaknesses, I would not say weaknesses because I look at things positively.
Good.
As a teacher, you get tired every now and then.
Mm.
It's my weakness that I get tired because, as you know, we teach. I teach 25 students in a class.
Correct.
And you spend the whole day
Good.
with them.
Okay.
But
Last.
for me, I don't think it's a weakness.
Okay.
It's an obstacle rather that I can overcome anytime. You just have to, take vitamin C.
Correct.
That's what you can do just to do it. Yeah,
Okay.
overcome it.
Last question. If you are selected to work in Singapore as a qualified preschool teacher, what will be your contribution for the children in Singapore?
If I will be selected to be one of your staffs, I would say that I am very deserving because I have the ability to be flexible and I am willing to learn. I am not perfect, but I am the kind of person who will learn anything just to improve myself because nobody's perfect. Every now and then we have to improve ourselves. And I would say my understanding and my patience, it's going to be my greatest contribution to the school because that's what the kids need nowadays.
Good. Okay. I also noticed that you took that TOESL. What is that language?
TOEIC, yes.
Oh, okay. What is that? Maybe to support the application.
Oh,
So
yeah.
maybe you can share a little bit with me. What is that?
That's the test of English
Mhm.
for English for communication. It's like IELTS in Thailand.
Okay.
If you don't take this test, you are not allowed to teach.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.